dear students, today I am going to explain the image formed in a pair of mirrors. When two mirrors are inclined at an angle or parallel or perpendicular, then number of images are formed. We can get the number of images formed by the inclined mirror or the pair of mirror by the formula n is equals to 360 by theta, where the theta is the angle of inclination of the two mirrors. Theta is the angle between the two mirrors. For example, the two mirrors are inclined at an angle 60 degree. Then the number of images formed is 360 by 60. It means that the 6 images are formed. But if the number of images formed by the plane mirror is even, then we subtract 1 from it, because in this condition 2 images collapse each other. So we get 1 image in the place of 2. So the number of images formed by the plane mirror inclined at 60 degree angle is 6 minus 1, this is 5. If we have the angle between the two plane mirror is 72 degree. If the theta is 72 degree, then number of images is 360 by 72. This is 5. If it is odd, then we cannot subtract 1 from it, because the number of images formed by the plane mirror is always odd. Here we will study the two type of plane mirrors. The first is when the two mirrors are inclined at 90 degree angle, or when the two plane mirrors are parallel to each other. Here we will study only these two cases. So the first is when the two plane mirrors are parallel with each other. Parallel means the number of the angle between the two plane mirror is 0 degree. When the two plane mirrors are parallel mirror, then angle is 0. Then how many images are formed? N is equals to 360 by 0. We have infinite images are formed when the two plane mirrors are inclined or are placed parallel with each other. Let's discuss the ray diagram or the image formed by the plane mirror. We have the two plane mirrors. This is the first plane mirror, this is the second. These two are the plane mirror. These two are the plane mirrors placed parallel with each other. The object O is placed between the two plane mirrors. As I explained that in the previous part, that image cannot be formed by taking a single ray. So for the formation of image is at least 2 incident rays are required. We have the object O. We have the first incident ray. As we all know, we cannot draw the reflected ray without drawing the normal. This is the normal. And we have this reflected ray. This reflected ray will behave like the incident ray for the second plane mirror. But image cannot be formed by taking a single ray. So we are going to enter one more ray. This is the second incident ray, normal and the reflected. As we all know that the images are always formed by the intersection by the plane mirror. Images are always formed by the intersection of the reflected rays. But in the case of plane mirror, the light rays are not actually intersecting. When we construct it backward, then they just appear to intersect. At this point, they appear to intersect. This is the first image formed by the plane mirror. Now these two incident rays will behave like these two reflected rays of the first plane mirror will behave like the incident ray for the second. So draw the normal at this point and draw its reflected ray. This is the second incident ray. Draw its normal, and this is the reflected ray. When we construct these reflected rays backward, then we will see that one more image will be formed. This is I2. Again, these reflected rays will behave like incident ray for the first mirror. So, here number of images, infinite number of images will be formed by the two plane mirrors when they are placed parallel with each other. Next we have when the two mirrors are placed at 90 degree. When the two plane mirrors are placed at 90 degree angle, when the theta is, second condition, when the theta is 90 degree, then n is equals to 360 by 90. We have 4, but it cannot be even, so number of images 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. 3 images will be formed when the two mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other. This is the first mirror, this is the second. These are the two plane mirrors inclined at 90 degree angle. This is the object O. Let's draw the ray diagram. This is the incident ray. We cannot draw the reflected ray without drawing the normal. This is the reflected ray. We are needed two incident ray for the formation of image. So we have one more incident ray, its normal, and the reflected ray. For the formation of image, we construct it backward. By constructing these reflected rays backward, we will see that at one point they just appear to intersect. This is I1, first image is formed. These two reflected rays will behave like incident ray for the second mirror. Draw the normal here and its reflected ray. By constructing backward, we will see that they are intersecting at this point. This is the second image. For the third image, we can take the incident ray and normally to the surface. As we all know, it will reflect back to the same path. By constructing backward, we will see that the third image will be formed at I1. So we cannot get the image at this point. Next image, when the light ray incident normally to the second mirror, it will reflect back to the same path. By constructing backward, at one point we will get the image 4. When we draw the circle, then we see that this object, image, everything will be in a circle. These all object and images will be in a circle on the circumference of the circle. So we can get these three images because one image is colliding with the other. These two images are collapsed, so we cannot get the even number of images when the two mirrors are inclined at 90 degree angle. Next is uses of plane mirror. Uses of plane mirror. The first is it is used as optician mirror. It is used in barber shop, in our daily life as a looking mirror. For the number of purpose, these two mirrors are used.